So I'm not going to go back for that magic chest. I could have probably used more of it because of the magic chest, but it's a good thing I upgraded the meat cesses too, but we've got some downtime. Let's talk about God of War Ascension. I have not done that much, if at all, during this Let's Play, so why not? Basically, to go on further, I hated how the story was really implemented, how it actually interfered with gameplay, because apparently the developers figured that since Kronos wasn't that pissed off, his rage should suck outright and matter in gameplay. And you know what? I hate that when it happens in games, when a story actually detriments from the gameplay. In Zelda Skyward Sword, what happened was you would not be able to visit areas until you had the proper item put in place or something. And even then, they were not fully explored because of story. It also made a difference when it came to padding, which is basically useless, dumb crap that shouldn't be in a game. And it's very obvious. There were a lot of moments, and that really killed the game. Because honestly, when you look at it, Skyward Sword had a lot going for it. This also happens in quite a number of Nintendo games, honestly, where story starts to detriment. It's hard to really explain, but Metroid Other M, most of you should know, authorization, being more linear, and etc. Kinda sucks. Game is probably not that bad, honestly, but I will not lie and say that I don't get what Metroid fans are complaining about, considering I'm a fan now. And that also happened with Ascension, the rage thing. And the story as a whole just wasn't that good. Like, of these three games, only Skyward Sword had a good story to me. Other M story was meh. And also detracted. So, in Other M's case, it was a case where it detrimented and nothing good came out of it. Skyward Sword was okay. This game and Ascension, not so bad. I mean, the story doesn't detriment from this game, but Ascension was just, not that good. I mean, to go on further, Devil May Cry 3 gets away with it because, from a story perspective, Dante was not embracing his demon side. He didn't have his powers awakened. So, of course, he's not going to have his Devil Trigger. And even the first game, he didn't have his Devil Trigger at first. I think he didn't have it at first in Devil May Cry 2. I think he had to wait a little. I'm not sure. Devil May Cry 4, he does have it from the start. But in Ascension, the other thing with the story is it's just not that good. Like, to explain, it was interesting to see how Kratos was dealing with his depression, with killing his family, immediately after it happened, seeing how it was starting to affect his sanity. I actually like that. Those were probably some of the better parts of the story to me, but as a whole, it just wasn't that good. I mean, a lot of the stuff we already know, and I'm kind of surprised at how uninteresting Kratos kind of is without his rage, honestly. And also, what I'm doing here is actually showing a trick to getting the 1000 hits trophy, because there's no real easy way to do it in this game. Most of the matches don't really hit that much, or chain as many hits like Side Trade or Kronos Rage. This trick works, like you're seeing it's getting a lot of hits in. You should probably actually have your level 1 class, or even higher level. Because like you're seeing him actually going to be able to go to 100 hits, but anyway. It's just, I've explained this and I'm going to say it again. The other thing is, seeing Kronos just kill so many parts of Greek mythology, it's almost kind of a joke, frankly. It's kind of just like hard to feel sympathetic with how powerful he is. To make reference, another movie that did that thing where you couldn't really care because of how powerful they were or anything, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Because how are you supposed to feel sympathetic to Wolverine when he couldn't really die or was overpowered and shit? Then the Wolverine happened, where he was vulnerable, and we saw more of him, and people were like, okay, now let's see why I'm supposed to be sympathetic to Wolverine. Among other things, like Hugh Jackman just not doing a good job in Origins, but doing a decent job in Wolverine. But the story just wasn't that good, and it was clear that they were sort of focusing on story a little more. And it was by Santa Monica, not by Ready at Dawn. Although I will go on to say that on their own, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta are fine games. Not great, but they're very solid and worth your time. That's probably the thing that annoys me most. But the other thing is there's actually some behind the scenes on that. Apparently, Santa Monica didn't really want to make the game. And there was also a multiplayer focus, which you can kind of see because a lot of videos focus more on multiplayer than single player. But Sony, I think they had some sort of contract, and that's what forced them to do it. But the multiplayer focus, you can definitely tell, along with also being a story focus, because a lot of trailers showed more of story than anything. It was like there was a Super Bowl trailer, I think either last in before the game came out. And, you know, as a whole, it just didn't really seem to pan out. I mean, Kratos is just killing so many parts of it. It's sort of hard to get sympathetic. They're just trying way too hard to make Kratos seem human-like. And again, these games, the trilogy did a fine enough job. It was getting worse in Ghost of Sparta, in my opinion. Especially because that game had more of Santa Monica as well. But there is apparently God of War 4 in development. I'm not sure how that's going to plan out. It's very early in development. They've just announced it. I don't know how to feel, honestly. I pre-ordered both this and Ascension, and I did not regret pre-ordering God of War 3. I really did not. Ascension, kind of, especially because, believe it or not, a store near where I got my copy still has an extra collector's edition of Ascension. Unopened. Sealed. Not kidding. Don't know how long they've had it. I just only noticed around Thanksgiving. And that just says a lot. I have a friend who's pretty big in the series as well. We share a lot of mutual games. I don't think he's really that big into gaming compared to me, but he still does it's still a hobby of his. And he said that he didn't really care for Ascension. He loved the trilogy. I don't think he had a PSP, so he couldn't really play the other games. But he just was like, yeah, I'm glad he bought this game. There's a lot more to go on about Ascension, believe me.
My tomb, Kronos! I know it was you who killed her, Spartan. Who else could? I live in torment because of you. After you took the box from Pandora's temple, Zeus was consumed with fear. He banished me to the pits of Tartarus. I was tasked by the gods to kill Ares. You killed Ares out of your need for vengeance. But this time, retribution finally comes to me, Spartan.
I just remembered what the Orpheus Stone is. Good lord.
Kratos, your death will not be a gentle one.
In the name of Dragon Ball Z. Solar Flare! So yeah, we're gonna deal with Grandpa Kronos here. Clearly he's gone senile. Okay, no, he actually does have some sort of points. Again, more proof of just how much Kratos unintentionally messed up everyone's life by killing Ares.
You will suffer when my sight returns.
Really, it seems like only Athena's the only one not actually affected, but yeah. Kronos is not going to be dealt with like Gaia and Perseus. Oh no, this is going to be far, far different. And not in a bad way. But I will say, Kronos is like the size of the Sears Tower in New York City. And I've seen it. I went on a feud for that, so I know it's pretty bad. I know it's pretty big. Like, they're not kidding. It's actually pretty impressive, and it's honestly awesome. Damn. Oh, and also be careful when the camera angle changes for some of these sequences. It can really, really screw you over. I've had that happen where you just can't really see the enemies. Everything's still going on, and that's probably really the worst thing about this fight. It's very, very cinematic, but it has a cost. It doesn't happen that much. I've never really died from this. I was already doing that bad in the fight. Also, watch out for that alongside his breath attack. That's why I recommend using the battering. Come on, Kronos. That's a little too much. Dear God! When did you get a manicure last? This fingernail is definitely the size of a garage. Ha! Invisibility frame through that. Nice try, Grandpa. Oh, sweet. Come on, come on. Get it out. Good. I think we've actually got that in 2 phases. Tis a flesh rune, Kronos. Come on. You are an old man and have the aim of one.
You are clearly a skilled warrior, Kratos.
Oh boy! Damn it. I didn't even know that could happen because that stupid skeleton not cooperating. And because Tian Shinnon's awesome, Solar Flare! Seriously, that should not have happened. Skeletons can be fucking bullshit sometimes. I will put that out there. At least I got most of my health back, so eh. And we learned something new. See, bonding with your grandparents isn't all bad, kids. I've learned a lot from mine. Oh. I should probably actually just should have shown how grabbing works. At least I don't think I've shown how it works.
Here somewhere.
You grab them, then you can throw them again. Like, it doesn't actually kill them in right then and there. And we've got Stone Talos once again. And we've got our upgraded Cessnas, so not really a problem. Did you see what happened? That was bull. Come here. Yeah, we're gonna want to get rid of these guys and use the battering ram. Just like I did with the Centaur. Mostly because we don't have that much space, too. That Hermes Rush, though, is so good, believe me. Good, we got both circle frames. That's great. I don't know why it's Stone Talos. Why not the Bronze Talos? Ha! See how powered Cessus is? That's awesome. And Kronos has no idea what the hell we're doing. I'm assuming. It's pretty awesome that we're actually seeing the setting from the first game. More or less nature, but I swear, it looks smaller. I don't know what it is, it just kind of does. And this is what I'm talking with the angle, you're not really probably seeing what's going on. Oh boy, yeah, this can be problematic too. Watch out. Okay. You're just standing there, doing nothing.
I will make you into a
Oh boy, no, no, no! Okay, that worked somehow. use that squash joke once. Sadly, I couldn't use that old man eyesight joke.
Where did you go? By hiding, you showed no true.
I'm not really hiding, and you're a huge ass titan. Just a small demigod. Whoa. Great use of the Blades of Exile here, though. I love how Kronos is using it. It's pretty genius, honestly. Oh god! Running.
There is no escape.
Also, don't be afraid to use your Blade of Olympus at all during this fight. You're gonna see why in a second. It is not a bad idea. You will see. You'll probably actually regret not using it personally.
I know that you are here somewhere.
These skeletons just aren't really a problem. I think I said this once, but they're kind of like level 1 enemies. They're like a mixture of level 1 and armored enemies. They have the strength and aggression of the armored enemies, I guess, but the weakness of the... Good lord, that is one ugly-ass Cyclops. This is... Use your Blade of Olympus, why not? There's just quite a bit to deal with. If you don't really have enough for it, you can go ahead and use the Battering Ram or your Plume combo. Really, anything works. This, I think, is a Cyclops remains that somehow comes out of Kronos' arm. I don't know how. Whoa! Kind of looking there. Yeah, this is Cyclops remains. It's an undead Cyclops that somehow Kronos has in his thing. Wow. They fight like regular Cyclops. They're just more hideous. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna feel this some more in Kronos. You're definitely feel. Oh god, you did feel it. This is technically cannibalism. You do realize that, right, Kronos? Ugh. Running. Hey, get out! You failed. You're useless to me. Kidney punch. Kidney punch. Kidney punch. And this is why I said you should use your Rage of Sparta. You will lose it all by the end of this fight. No guts, no glory.
You have what you came for. Let me be.
No, you tried to eat me, and that's just pretty damn disgraceful. Woohoo! Boy, Pandora's tempo sure is a little different in HD, if you know what I mean.
Curse these chains!
I'm standing your teeth. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do? Huh? Huh? What are you gonna do?
I should have expected this from a coward such as yourself. A coward who killed his own kid.
You tried to eat your own kid. Where are you getting the audacity to question me?
Traitors!
A 1, a 2, a 3.